big elections coming up in San Francisco and getting out the vote. Hello and welcome to Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Terry Hardesty. Thanks for joining us. Talking to me right now is David Lee. He is the director of the Chinese American Voters Education Committee. Thank you so much for coming down here today to talk with us.
Thank you. So happy to see you.
Yeah, so we're talking about elections. We often think about the big elections like the general election with president and U.S. Congress, but we've got some pretty big ones here in San Francisco coming up.
Well, we have a mayor's race this year, which will be a very important race for everybody to get involved with and to turn out voters for. We also have a supervisor's race in District 3, which includes Chinatown. And we also have a sheriff's race, which will be very interesting to watch as well, as the sheriff is an important position that is in charge of our jails and has many important functions in the city. So we're out there registering voters as we speak. This is an important time to get people out to vote. Unfortunately, last year we saw very low turnout rates statewide. Last November was amongst the lowest turnout in state history. So we are working very hard and particularly targeting Chinese Americans and Asian Americans in San Francisco. Even though Asian Americans account for some 1/3 of the city's population, less than 20% of the voters in the city are Chinese Americans. So it's very, very important that we turn out those voters.
And how are you getting through to them?
Well, we do street fairs, festivals, we go out to church groups, to community events. You'll see us tabling on the sidewalks in Chinatown and the Richmond District and the Sunset all over the city. Our job is to register people to vote, get them out to vote. And we have many, many volunteers who are Cantonese and Mandarin speakers who speak multiple dialects and can reach people in the language that they're comfortable with. We want people to feel like voting is their franchise, voting is their right, and our volunteers are very motivated, they're energized. I teach at San Francisco State, and I can tell you the students that I've recruited from my classes have been some of the best volunteers we've ever had. We're out registering voters almost every weekend.
Great. So who are you looking forward to electing? Anybody in particular?
Well, we're nonpartisan, so we don't tell people who to vote for. But what we want people to do is to register and to sign up for absentee voting, which has become a very important way for people to cast their ballots, given how busy people are. And what we try to do is answer any questions people may have about the process, where they need to find out where their polling place is, when important dates are coming up, and how to learn about candidates and issues that
and to get excited
concerning.
about the political process, right?
Well, exactly, and we all live in this great city, and we want to make it better. And so many of our immigrant communities are just learning about the political process, and so it helps to have young people out on the streets encouraging them to register to vote, welcoming them into the political process.
Yeah, I mean, you think about all of the things that they need to assimilate and to do, and voting might come low on the totem pole.
Oh, absolutely. When people are working so hard to just make a living in this city, voting often gets left on the sideline as a concern. But our argument is that it may be one of the most important things you do for your family and for the future.
Thank you, David Lee, for coming down here today.
Thank you.
And this is Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Terry Hardesty. Thanks for watching.